Hi, everyone. Welcome to September of 2024. I know. How did we get here? Holy cowabunga. This year has just simultaneously flown by and taken forever. I don't know how to work with that. If you have any suggestions, let me know in the comments. Anyway, September. Wow. Okay. So, in the English language, September kicks off the Burr months: September, October, November, December. And where I live, November and December really are like burr kind of months. It gets cold. Um, so, September, we have so much to talk about, but I'm going to try to make it as bite sized pieces as I can. So, we start the month, now we're in Virgo season, and September is split by Virgo because the sun usually changes signs each month around the 20th, 22nd, somewhere in there. So we spend about 2/3 of the month in one sign, and then we hit another sign the other third of the month. So we're in Virgo season now. And then later in the month, I'm not sure the exact date. Like I said, it's around the 20th. We move into Libra. So with September beginning in Virgo season, we have a new moon in Virgo because new moons are always in the same sun sign that we're in. So the second or third, depending on where you live in the world, we'll have a new moon in Virgo. And new moons are awesome for starting a new chapter. It's like a blank slate. So we're starting the month with a blank slate, and I love that journey for us. We're going to take a look a little bit here in this reading. I don't want it to go on too long, but I will do a separate reading specifically for the new moon and then one specifically for the full moon during the month. So stay tuned for those. The full moon, speaking of, is a super full moon eclipse in Pisces. So everybody take a deep breath. Here's why. The full moon will always take place in the opposite sign of the sun sign that we're in. So 12 zodiac signs, each one has an opposite sign. And the opposite of Virgo is Pisces. So earth and water are always opposite, fire and air are always opposite. So with this energy, super full moons we're already crazy at the full moon. So the super full moon and it being an eclipse, cowabunga. So we'll do its own dedicated reading because it deserves that um, later. But for now, we'll see what comes out during the reading. But for now, just note that'll happen around the 17th or 18th of September, again, depending on where you live in the world. So this month, especially the first 20 days ish of the month, we're in Virgo season. So Virgo's an earth sign, awesome to get rid of any clutter or anything that's not working because Virgos, I love you, you know I do. Virgos are perfectionistic. So paying attention to those details and tweaking, making little tweaks. You don't have to make big changes, but like just little quarter turns. And it's like, oh, there we go. Perfect. So detoxing, releasing the past. It's a good time to physically declutter your life. So physically getting rid of stuff that doesn't serve you, rehoming it, or if it's broken, throw it away. If it can't be fixed, throw it away. Or repurpose it, upcycle it, whatever applies. The new moon in Virgo, because we're kicking off the month with it, really there's a couple ways you could look at this. On one hand, there's a lot of Saturn and Pluto energy going on right now because they're making some moves this month. I'm not an astrologer and I don't play one on TV, so feel free to find your favorite astrologer and find out what that means. Just know that Pluto is death, rebirth. It's Scorpio. It rules Scorpio. So death and rebirth energy, the death card in tarot. Awesome energy. It's the Phoenix. It's pretty cool. It's great to work with. So getting rid of what doesn't work to make room for what does. That's great for this new moon. And Saturn is a planet that is the ultimate taskmaster. It rules Capricorn. Capricorns, I love you, I do. But if there's anything that Saturn does well, it's hold us accountable and makes us learn lessons. And we're just going to repeat those lessons until we learn them. So work with that energy. So even if you're making your new moon wishes, manifestations, etc., and Saturn's holding you back, like, are you sure you're ready for that? Did you learn everything? Really check on that. Okay. So it's a great time. Don't think that it's not a great time. Like, oh, what's the point then if Saturn's just going to be here hammering away? Saturn's a teacher. It just wants us to learn so that we can move forward and that we can fully embrace the good stuff that's coming in. So with this new moon, again, I'm not going to go into it too much, but we'll touch on it a little bit since we are kicking off the month with it. You can make a plan. And I say that with a grain of salt because Virgo, I love you. Virgos are fabulous. They're earth signs. They're really great at making a plan and they really want to stick to it. But if it's not perfect, then they might not implement the plan until they're absolutely sure. So don't be afraid to take some risks. Just kind of let that energy simmer a little bit. And, don't let it bring you down. Still get into your new moon manifesting, do your thing, all the great stuff. And using that full moon energy will be awesome to let go of any limiting belief systems that are like, oh, what's the point? Or if it's not perfect, it's never going to work. I'm not going to do it. Or I thought I had the perfect plan and something went haywire. So insert negative thoughts here. Clear, cancel, delete. Let it go. Under the full moon, it'll be a great time to evaluate what's working and what's not, and just to make that little tweak. Because then we're going to hit Libra season and you'll be fine. So, make your plan. I know, man plans, God laughs, right? But not necessarily. It's more like you make a plan, and nobody ever says that old adage when stuff works. It's only when things don't work. And that's really getting into victim mentality. So let that go. Make your plan, adjust the sails if you need to. It's cool. So that's a good way to use these two moon energies in Virgo and Pisces, because again, remember they're opposite signs, to your advantage. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to look at overall energy for the month for you. And I'm also going to pull specific cards around career, love, and whatever else might come out. Definitely healing, because hi, Willow Tree Healing. It's what we do here. So where's your opportunity for healing? I've got some new decks that I'm really excited to play with. So yay. All right. So let's see what's going on. Let's get started. All right, Sag. I had to do a little camera angle switcheroo. So let's see what's going on. Okay, for you. Right off the rip here. For September. Okay. Six of Swords in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. You feeling a little stuck right now? Feeling a little stuck? Okay, let's see. Nope, that's half the deck. That doesn't count. Yes, I will take jumpers. No, I will not take half the deck just falling, because that's probably a user error. Sticking up. Oh, okay. Don't be afraid of reversals. It's just a different way of reading the energy. It's not necessarily good or bad. It just is. So with the King of Swords here also in reverse, it gives me more stuck energy. Like you are not sure, for once, Sagittarius, you are not sure where you want to aim your arrow. See this upright? He's standing on top of a mountain because kings and queens are masters of their suits. So with this King of Swords here, he's got his arrow at the ready. He's got his birds ready to help him because it's air energy, it's intellect with the swords. So putting it in reverse, you're just not really sure where, and that's why you're not moving, because you're like, I don't know. So with the Page of Cups here also in reverse, pages are messengers and cups is emotion. So it's like you're probably not telling anybody about this. Or maybe what's keeping you stuck is the fact that you either won't or don't feel safe communicating your feelings in some way. And that's okay. That's a valid concern. If you don't feel safe, you don't feel safe. But question, why don't I feel safe? Does this person not make me feel safe? Is it childhood programming? Am I afraid of judgment or fear? So let's explore. Ooh, Sag. Usually you guys bring the happy, positive energy because you're ruled by Jupiter. But you're allowed to have an emo moment. It's okay. It's all right. We all do. But let's see, what's causing you to feel so stuck? You're going to know. You're going to know immediately what situation this applies to, but you might not necessarily know why it's happening or how to work through it. So that's what we're going to answer with the guidance of our beautiful spirit team and these pretty illustrations. That's what tarot is. Tarot's a divination system. That's it. It's awesome. It's a divination system. Pendulums. I have a pendulum over there. Pendulums are a divination system. Oracle cards, the other sets that I use, divination system. That's it. So with the Six of Pentacles here, Spirit is telling us through these pretty illustrations. That's where I was going with it. Mercury's still in shadow, in case you didn't know. The Mercury retrograde. But anyway, Tarot's a divination system. All the cards are. They paint a pretty picture to get the messages across that Spirit's trying to convey. And then I'm the radio, I'm the channel that's playing the music. Okay. So there you go. Six of Pentacles. This is usually a really nice energy. It's about an even distribution of resources, time, wealth, energy, because it's all just really energy. But because of all these other cards here, I feel like this is the problem. There's not an equal distribution. This is like man up, man down, looking down the nose. So this could be, if it's a parental situation, maybe a boss, or even in a romantic relationship. Again, apply it to the situation that works for you. Don't ever try to shoehorn yourself into something, but you can apply the advice to whichever situation's coming through for you. In whatever area this is, there's somebody who's holding back. And it could be you. You could be holding back because you don't feel like there's reciprocity in a relationship. Maybe you're putting in a lot of time at work and you're not getting rewarded for it. So you're saying, you know what? Screw you. I get paid for 40 hours. Why am I putting in 50? I get paid the same either way. No. You get my 40 hours for working because that's what my obligation is to be paid. That's what my contract says. Otherwise, I shut it off and I go home, because now my home life, my family, or my dog, my cat, guinea pig, whatever it is, deserves my attention. And now I'm turning my attention there. I'm doing something for myself. I'm going to yoga now. I'm going to meet my friends for dinner to nourish my body, whatever it is. So when there's not an equal distribution, when there's not a good ROI, return on investment, with the Pentacles here, I had to put a little bit of a financial jargon in there. I promise you that's it, because that's about all I know. But if your return on investment isn't there, if it's a romantic relationship and you're like, listen, I'm putting in way more effort than I'm getting back, this isn't equal. And it doesn't have to be 50-50. Relationships are often 60-40, 70-30, sometimes 90-10. Like, I've got 10% today. What can we do? And the other person's like, I got you. I got the 90. if you've got the 10. And those scales will balance out. That's all it is. With the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, there's definitely a financial situation here, or familial, a legacy. That's what 10 of Pentacles is about. So it definitely could be, it is that ROI. It's the return of investment. So if it's not working, don't try to force it. Let it be. If it can be fixed, sure, fix what's broken. But if the other person's not willing to help, you're not going to get the raise. You're stuck doing the dishes and cooking and cleaning and grocery shopping and taking care of the kids. And your partner's just scrolling on TikTok or going out to the bar with their buddies to watch sports. And then, you know what? That's not okay. If you're not willing to change your behavior and help and balance out those scales again, then you're done. You're gone from my life. I know it's really easy for me to say, but it's because I've been there multiple times. So if there's a situation that is not giving you your ROI, get rid of it. Let it go. Page of Wands. So this is how you fix it. If we're going to use the word, I don't usually use the word fix. But in this situation, because I'm not talking to you, you are not broken. You do not need fixed. This is how you remedy. There, we'll use that word. How to remedy the situation. Page of Wands. So pages, like I said, with the Page of Cups here, are messengers. This one's upright. And wands, creativity, action, fire energy. Hello, Sag. So take on this, I'm going to use the word mindset, mentality, even though I know it's fire, it's action, it's wands energy. But this really is about a mindset shift. Exactly what this is. So you need some more adventure, some more excitement, some fresh ideas, a new outlook on life, being more energetic and fearless, tapping into your extroverted Sagittarian personality, because y'all are the life of the party. I say it all the time. Sag brings the life to the party. You guys are. Every Sag I know, I love you guys. You're just fun and ridiculous, and you don't care who judges you most of the time. So that's what the maybe the Six of Swords in reverse is going to be able to be flipped upright so that you can move out from the shore, out into the vast unknown, get that wanderlust that you guys are so awesome to have. The Page of Wands is going to bring in some kind of like that spark that you need, that reigniting those embers. Your fire's not out, Sag. It's just smoldering embers right now, and it just needs a good burst to kick it all back up into that beautiful bonfire. Which I love the lumberjack here. It's September, and again, where I live, it's going to be a burr season. So we're coming into fall. So something about the autumnal equinox here. Something about the autumnal equinox, which will be somewhere around the 20th. Interesting. Let me know what's going on. So some new excitement, new ideas, maybe refocusing on your goals or creating some big goals. Something to look forward to achieve your dreams. Like, what do you dream of? Allow yourself to daydream. Get that wanderlust going. If I could go anywhere and I don't have to worry about money or how I'm going to get there or having a passport. Like, if I had everything that I needed, where would I go? And then make yourself a vision board, or if you have the means, go ahead and make the travel plans. Awesome. Just give yourself something to look forward to. A change of scenery will do you good. And if you can't go anywhere like big, or you don't want to go anywhere big, just changing up your routine, trying a new class, like a cooking class. Sign up. Just sign up. Paint. I can't draw a stick figure to save my life, but I really like paint and sips. The teacher's always like, you're really good at wine. I'm like, I know. The paint's a disaster. I have more on me than on the canvas. But just something to have fun, to be creative. Maybe a garden here. He's out in the forest. Maybe go for a hike, go camping, glamping, because I'm a glamper for sure. But just seeing the infinite possibilities that are out there, that adventures await, whether it's love, work, finances, whatever it is, even the most mundane things like finances. Sorry for anyone who really loves it. No, I'm not excited by it. But if it's what lights you up and it's your passion, awesome. But like taking on a new project or starting a new project, or maybe you start your own business, or you're working on turning a hobby into a business. Great. You need a new challenge there. And like some kind of a new plan keeps coming through. So just these opportunities, seeing the opportunities and the possibilities rather than the womp womp stuff. Okay. The mindset shift that I talked about. So it's a really great time to start a new project. You've got the green light now from Mercury going direct. So there you go. That's how you remedy the situation there, Sag. So these are soul cards. They kind of call us out in a really loving way and then give us some homework. So let's see what they have to say. Ooh, yeah, okay. What am I grateful for right now? Gratitude really is the secret ingredient to manifesting. Being grateful for what you've got, for the new opportunities coming through. Adopt an abundance mindset. There you go. Gratitude is the antidote to all of our problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. It's true. Our brains can only do one thing. We can only focus on one thing at a time. Gratitude improves our health, opens our heart, and changes our state of mind. Okay. Soul action. The universal law of attraction says that we attract into our lives that on which we are focused. So energy flows where attention goes. Close your eyes and put your hands on your heart. Think of 3 things for which you are grateful today. Notice the abundance growing within you. So just a nice little exercise. I'll leave that up there. Is, put your hands on your heart or on your head, or even just soften your gaze into a candle or whatever works for you. And just take a couple of deep breaths. And you can even journal this too if you want to write it out. Or type it out, or whatever makes you happy. Put on some nature sounds or soft music or something where you're going to be able to focus on your breath. So just relax. And then immediately the first 3 things that come to mind. You can keep going. You're welcome to keep going. It doesn't have to stop at 3. But there are 3 things that you are grateful for in this moment. I'm grateful for my breath. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for my home. Even if it's not your dream home, just being grateful that you have a safe place to lay your head down at night, huge. So if you're trying to manifest a new home or a partner to come into your home, like my home is empty, that makes me sad. I want a partner. I want a family. I want a dog, whatever comes up for you. If you're focusing on the lack, that's what you're going to get. Energy flows where attention goes. But if you focus on, I'm so grateful for my home. I have all this space that's ready to be filled with joy and laughter and love. Pitter patter of little feet or paws. Then you're going to attract that in. Hopefully that makes sense, Sag. Okay, fertility. For some of you, this literally is expanding your family. But it's also it's the Empress energy. So being fertile with creative ideas, creating opportunities, creating, maybe you're birthing this new business venture, whatever it is. And the opposite, grieving. So letting go of what you feel like you lost, shifting out of that, but allowing yourself. That's what grieving is. It's the act of acknowledging that something has come to a close. A relationship came to a close. Relationship ended. Maybe a contract ended, or you lost your job, or you left a job, or your boss left, and now the new boss is hell on earth. Whatever it is for you. Allowing that to let go so that the fertility can come in. I mean, look at the color differences of these two cards. But this butterfly on the grieving card is that transformation energy, that Pluto energy that we talked about earlier. Awesome. Let's see if there's any other cards that are speaking to me. Oh, healing. Okay. Yep. I got you. So let's see what you're being invited to heal. Are you being invited to heal this month, Sag? Okay. Letting go. Exactly. Letting go so that you can make room for the good stuff coming in. It's like I say about the coat closet. If you want a new winter coat, but the old coat's still in your closet, you got to release the old coat. If it's still in good condition, you can donate it or you can repurpose it. Or if it's not in good condition and you need to throw it away, then okay. But removing it from the closet so that your new one can come in. It's feng shui, really. It's letting the energy, like if you're looking for a relationship, but all of your clothes are filling up the closet, there's no room for anyone else's clothing. Then you have to move your clothes to one half of it or put some in boxes so that half of your closets, half of your drawers are open so that somebody else can come in and fill that space. See what I mean? If you have a single bed, you should probably get a bigger bed. Add an extra pillow, whatever it is, another blanket, set an extra place to the table. You don't have to put food on that plate, but just have the plate there and the chair open and ready for somebody to come sit in it. So it's that attracting and allowing, kind of that marrying with the law of assumption as if it has already happened. That's what the law of assumption is. So they work together really well. Law of attraction, law of assumption. Oh, the unicorns, which is funny for me because I usually don't get unicorn energy with Sages, but okay, let's see. Make a wish. I guess that's why they want to talk. I'm not going to tell a unicorn no. Beautiful, receive. Letting go so that you can receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe that you are worthy. Yes, the mindset. Believe that you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. That's beautiful. Love when the universe gives us little gifties. Gorgeous. So there you go, Sag. September. Okay, let me know how it goes for you. If you want to dive deeper into this or get your own personal energy into the reading, all of my information is in the description box below. Feel free to get a hold of me and we'll take a look. Otherwise, have a great month. I will see you soon. Take care.